All right, hello. My name is Tony, and I'm studying to take the LSAT in August of 2021. Um, I've chosen LSAT Max as my course of study, so looking to improve my score from a 141. I'm hoping to reach the top score percentages up to 175 plus. It's a tall order, but I really don't enjoy, or maybe I don't do well if I have small goals. So I'm going to have a large goal, and as they say, shoot for the moon and land among the stars, even if you miss. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So I wanted to. I should have left this up there. This is my this is my microcosm for what I'm up to. This is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, preparing for this test. I'm challenged mentally in ways that I don't. I'm not used to being challenged. So I've never studied logic. I've never studied philosophy really. I mean, I've taken one course in philosophy and I've read a book here and there, but I've never really studied it intensively. And so I know that my tutor is Chris, and he is a 175 or 72 scorer, and he started out at a 162. So um, he's not in the same boat as me. He was a philosophy major in undergrad, so all this logic, the pure logic is second nature to him just because he studied it so much. And that would be super helpful. I wish I had been able to take more time to study philosophy. I enjoy that, and also would have been hugely helpful here rather than doing a crash course for 3 months trying to set my course for my future. So here is the calendar of events that I'm working on. This is the calendar set by LSAT Max for the August 14th test. And I started it in May, so I started about a month late. And I'm also running slow. So I'm here at Linear Games today, and I'm sorry, I think I moved on. I'm at grouping games now, so I'm watching the video on that. Yesterday I had another session with my tutor. He recommended that I do a few things. I'm going to grab my note out here just so that I can read them off. He recommended that I not do all the drill questions in all of the lessons and to leave some for later, so that I can work on timing. What he wants me to do is once I've got it down, once I'm pretty consistently getting them right, he wants me to start challenging myself to go a little faster, a little faster, a little faster, because it seems that on my test I'm only making it through 15 or so of the 35 questions. Or how many questions are there per section? I think it's 35 minutes. I believe there's like 20 some odd questions per section here. Let's look at that really quickly. Let's see. I believe that's going to be here. Practice, that's it. Okay. So if we were to just look at this, practice test, 20, okay, that says everything we need to know, 23, 25, 25, 27. So I'm guessing on 10 or more questions per section. Obviously, that doesn't bode well for your score. And so we need to bam up my timing, my speed needs to increase. He wants me to be done with all of the lessons before my vacation in July. So I have a vacation the week after July 4th. He wants me to be done with all the lessons by then. We also set a calendar, or I actually set this up. Here was I think you've seen this test results thing. I also started going through wrong answers and trying to figure out why I'm getting them wrong, so that I can kind of focus in on what my problems are. But we set up a prep test schedule, and so I'm going to be doing one prep test a week until vacation, when I'm going to start doing 3 to 4 tests a week, because he really wants me to get going on that. So that's kind of my summary of my session with the tutor Chris, who I think is going to do a great job helping me get a better score. One thing that I'm working on here is I wondered if you can see here, how can I see my diagnostic and prep test results only? So LSAT Max has this handy thing called analytics here, where you can look at your results on all the different parts of the tests. So you can see your results per question type, and if you click on this question type, you can go to that type of question and do some drilling. So that's very helpful, very cool. But what I wanted to know is, can I see my diagnostic and prep test results only? Because if they're adding my results in here from the prep tests and the diagnostic tests as well, the problem with that is, as I say at the end, the last questions or so, I'm actually guessing, and I'm getting most of those wrong, obviously. So it would be, I think, better for me to be able to zero in on my issues if I were able to separate out the prep test questions from the drill questions. Because if I separate those out, then I can know, hey, I'm only guessing, I'm only, actually doing about 65% of these questions, and or 60 or whatever whatever it is, right around in that area, and then I can really look at the numbers and scrutinize a little better. I don't know. That may just be a little too granular. I don't know if it's even really helpful in the long run. It just would be something nice. I guess I'm just kind of grasping at everything I can try to do to improve here, which I'm sure is, as we all are. So next thing, anyway, I'm creating this support ticket here, and I'm just going to see what these guys say about that. So I submitted that there, and that's really all I have for today. Short video. I'm going to be going back to studying grouping games. I was doing them yesterday. Let's see where we are. Here we are, group games, and we'll try to get some group games going today, and possibly let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get any reading comp done this week, but because the tutor recommended that I focus on logic games, because he says that's the low-hanging fruit for most people, that you can really quickly improve your score there, and that's where you ought to start. So, and also I guess the other aspects of the test, the logical reasoning is involved in the logic games, and since they're the easiest to improve in based on his and others' experiences, that's where we're going to focus. So here I go, focusing on that, and thank you for watching. Really appreciate the comments and the likes. It's really, really nice to have people sharing in my story, and so I really appreciate you guys watching, and really would appreciate if you even just drop a little line saying, hey, good job, or you suck, or whatever you want to say. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Press the LSAT.